My youngest brother, he drinks a bottle of soda. And when I say a bottle, I mean a liter of soda a day. And it's not diet soda. It's full-on sugar soda with bread and jar of Nutella. And guess what? This mofo has a six-pack. I hate him.
That man's school, SPASE! You think it's hard? Yeah, it's definitely hard! It's hard to stop! Keep moving!
What's up, everybody? It's SPASE and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're gonna talk about why I am fat. I was born as a fat kid. I was the firstborn and everybody in my family made sure I was fed. I ate basically triple what I was supposed to eat. And my plate was always clean because that's our culture. Don't leave anything on the plate because there are kids in the world that don't have food. So you better finish it off. And I did. You see, we are 5 siblings, 4 brothers and 1 sister. 3 of us got the fat gene from my mom. Love you, mom, but hey, it is what it is. And 2 of my siblings got the skinny gene or always in shape gene from my dad. Well, there you have it. They're blessed. Now, what does it mean, always skinny? My youngest brother, he drinks a bottle of soda. And when I say a bottle, I mean a liter of soda a day. And it's not diet soda. It's full-on sugar soda with bread and jar of Nutella. And guess what? This mofo has a six-pack. I hate him. And I love him because he's my bro. Me, on the flip side, I work out twice a day. I pay meticulous attention to nutrition. I still don't have a six-pack. It's just the way it is. So what's up with these genes? Well, there are 3 body types. I am an endomorph. My skinny brothers, skinny or always in shape brothers, are ectomorphs. You see, an ectomorph is a body type that has a super fast metabolism. So no matter how much they eat, they are like a furnace. They're gonna burn all the calories they eat. I mean, you can give them an IV drip of carbs, still won't be able to gain weight. Me, on the flip side, I walk by a bakery and just by smelling the bread, I gain 2 pounds. I mean, figuratively. That's just the body type, and that's an endomorph. My metabolism is slower, so I have to be really careful what I eat because I'm very insulin sensitive. I have to watch the carbs, and that is just the way it is. Now, I accept it, and in a way I love it because I have to work way harder for the body that I desire. I have to earn it. And in the process, I've learned so much. And today, I am a personal trainer that coaches and guides people to achieve the body, despite not being blessed with great genes. There is a way to achieve that body, and I can show you how. Just to mention the 3rd body type, there is an ectomorph, endomorph, and there's also a mesomorph. So that's the one that's right in the middle, and actually that's the best body type for bodybuilders or fitness people because it's just right. The frame is right and it's perfectly primed for gaining muscle. For an endomorph, carbs are supposed to be consumed only in a certain window of time, and that's always around the workout. It's called the anabolic window. You see, some people will say there's no such thing as an anabolic window. Well, I preach that there is. If you are an endomorph, you should be eating your carbs before you work out, during, or after. Any other time, stay away. The rest of the time, you should be eating protein, vegetables, salads, just maintenance of your muscle tissue. I personally have an oatmeal before my workout, along with egg whites, so I get my protein in as well. And post-workout, I have a fast-acting simple sugar in my protein shake, like Vitargo or Carbolin, that will replenish the glycogen stores. And that's it. Everything else is protein, veggie, and salad. So it's like you're a car. You only fuel up when you're driving. Once you're done driving, there's no need for fuel. Because if you're fueling up with carbs at 9 p.m., it's like putting gas in your tank, and where is that gas going? Nowhere. It's gonna spill over, and that spillover is extra fat storage. So you only eat carbs around the anabolic window if you are an endomorph. If you're an ectomorph, that's a hard gainer, oh my gosh, you can eat all the carbs you want. There is no such thing as a window. It's 24/7, 365 days a year. For hard gainers like ectomorphs, you have to be eating so much to create hypertrophy. It's so hard for them. It's not impossible. There are people that are excellent bodybuilders. One of the best bodybuilders in the world, the most winning bodybuilder in the world, Dexter Jackson, which I had the privilege to film him during the Mr. Olympia, I believe 2016, where he placed third behind Phil and Sean Roden. He's an ectomorph. He started as a 135 pounder and built over 100 pounds of muscle during his career. But he had to be on point with his food all the time for decades. So how do I stay lean? By doing fasted cardio first thing in the morning. I jump on the bike with empty stomach. So there's nothing in the tank to burn. We haven't given it any food from the outside. So the body has to reach for something, for energy. And what is it gonna go for? It's gonna go for your fat storage. I also make sure I have some BCAAs that have some caffeine in them and my greens. So this way I have a little bit of a jolt of energy, because first thing in the morning you're kind of groggy, so you want something to get you going. I always love riding the bike. I started early as a teenager, and I worked my way up to the national team back home when I was living in Macedonia. It melted all the fat off of me because it's a lot of cardio. We used to ride 5-6 hours a day, so all you're doing is just burning fat. To this day, the bike is my go-to. Today I'm using Kaiser. It's my favorite indoor bike. I highly recommend it. It's the best one on the market. Shameless plug. I love it. When you're trying to achieve hypertrophy, or should I say, when you're trying to build muscle, you cannot out-train a bad diet. I've tried it, trust me. I train with the man that I consider the best trainer in the world. He's the godfather of bodybuilding, Mr. Charles Glass. I've trained with him 4 years in Gold's Gym. And there was a time when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to bulk up. I'm gonna try to gain weight. In my mind, I was thinking, I'm gonna gain muscle. His workouts are insane, they're intense, and I love it. I love pushing the body. What happened was, I ballooned all the way up to 200 pounds. In my head, I just wanted to hit that number, but I wasn't feeding my body the proper foods. I gained so much fat during that process. So then, I had to set up a big goal that will motivate me to lose all that extra fat. I booked a trip to Ibiza with my wife, gave myself 3 months, and I dropped 25 pounds for the trip. I went down to 175 pounds and I felt amazing. By the way, some side effects. Well, once you get to 190 pounds, in my case, my feet were always hurting just stepping on them. And when I got to 200, I was like, oh my God, this is too much. I'm just not feeling comfortable at that weight. And I look like shit, let's be honest. So as soon as I dropped under 190, I felt way better. At least my feet weren't hurting anymore. And then once I got back to 175, I felt great. Protein is the only macronutrient that builds size, builds the body, builds muscle tissue. We all know that it builds muscle, but it also builds your hair, your skin, your nails, your internal organs. So always rely on protein to build your body. The other two macronutrients are energy components. They are not building anything in your body. So you consume them purely for energy. Here's how you design your diet. 1 gram of protein per pound. You're an athlete. If you're super sedentary, you can go with less. But if you're an athlete, you have to go with 1 gram. If you're an endomorph, you have to go lower on the carbs. If you're an ectomorph, go to town with your carbs. And finally, you add the fat. And that's how you design your diet. You decide how many calories for your body type and move forward from there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, why I am fat, even though right now I'm in a great shape. But my genes. I'm fat. I am an endomorph. If I stop paying attention to my nutrition and my workouts, I'm gonna balloon up. Trust me on that one. So I hope you learned something. And if you didn't, well, watch another video. You'll learn something from another video of mine. Like, subscribe, press that notification bell button. Love you all. Until next time, stay positive and sweat excellence.